Been a minute, YouTube. No. Make a video in a while. But no, I found that idiot ass nigga again. Another idiot ass nigga. He calls himself exposing me. Ha 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 ha. Look at this. Refs always been against Miami. The other team has way more free throws than Miami. And I don't know basketball, according to him. Even they never played a team with a single superstar on a team that can get to the hoop. This nigga sounds stupid. That's type sad. Okay. He says that they're playing a team without a single superstar that can get to the hoop. This is about the Pacers series right now. This is what he's talking about. Name me one Pacer that can't get to the hoop besides George Hill. Oh. Oh. Paul George, get to the hoop. Roy Hibbert, get to the hoop. Lance Stevenson is the one that made my Knicks get eliminated. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he can get to the hoop. What else? DJ Augustine is on the bench. We ain't talking about him. David West definitely can get down in the paint. Don't even try that. Alright. So I say, are you stupid? Last year's finals. This is before the actual final. This is before nobody even known that Miami was going to the finals. This is when it was looking down and out. He says, I said, you stupid. The Miami's helped them beat Celtics and OKC last year. I didn't say that, but I'm saying they helped them to the finals and helped them win the finals. And the minute calls don't go your way, you have the nerve to act like the 0-2 Kings, which is a series against also another favorite team of mine, the Lakers. In 0-2, the game was pretty much rigged. You can pretty much obviously tell it from watching it. There were so many bias calls and all that, you know. Blah, blah, blah. That's 0-2. Forget about it. I hate when Miami Heat fans act like this, because you really, like, you were gifted an NBA championship almost. I'm not going to say, like, your team didn't do nothing to deserve it. I mean, LeBron did his thing. Wade did his thing. Obviously, everybody was doing theirs. But OKC clearly was no match against the Heat and the refs. I'm just saying. He says, bitch, you're retarded as fuck. Look at your pic. You'll notice that he only refers to insults. He's gonna judge another man's face. Ooh. The refs always helping the opponents of the Heat. All you do is hate on the Heat. You waste time making videos about them. Haha, get exposed, fag. When was the last time I made a video about the Heat? I think I made maybe one video about the Heat. And that was when, before the season came and Dwight got together with Nash and all of them. And it looked like they were going to be a force to be reckoned with and that they were going straight to the finals to beat everybody. Of course, injuries pretty much killed the team, but you know what I'm saying. If that was a healthy team throughout the whole year, definitely would have won Kobe would have won his 6th championship. So, he says, if my pick makes me retarded, what does yours make you? A follower scared to show your face because you don't want people to confront you in real life. Or I'm like, oh, and I make videos about everything. I can't recall the last time I made a video about the Heat. Okay. What I meant by his picture makes him a follower, he has the little spider picture, you know, that everybody's doing on YouTube for some reason all of a sudden, where they're trying to scare you like there's a spider on your screen when it doesn't even, like, to be honest, I sit real close to my screen, so it doesn't really look like a spider. You can tell it's in the picture. I mean, it's horrible. Anyway, I tell him I can't even recall the last time I made a video about the Heat. I just recalled it because I've been on my channel and I've scrolled through my videos and I've seen the picture of Nash, Dwight, and all of them. I remember making that video. Anyway, I do not hate the Heat. I hate the fans. I said this to many of my friends, many of my Heat fan friends. I don't hate the Heat. I hate their fans because most of them don't know shit about basketball. Most people don't know shit about basketball or pay attention to details. To pay attention to details. That's it, right? I should have put a comma, but I'm not trying to be all punctuated on the internet. I don't care. I'm just typing fast. All you little petty bitches that can't understand it and shit. So they say. Get the fuck out of my face. The refs sided with the Heat last year in the finals. It should have been Boston versus OKC, but most of you are oblivious. Now, I'm not taking away from LeBron's Game 6. I mean, that was a great game, one of the best games ever played in the playoffs, but come on. Game 7 was pretty much thrown at them. Was it Game 7 or Game 6? I'm not sure. Game 7 or Game 6 was thrown at them. What's the name? On one end, Wade, dirty foul, hits Rondo in the face. Rondo, I'm not saying he the best free throw shooter. I ain't saying he nowhere near the best. I'm just saying Rondo is pretty much clutch. We've all figured that out now. He's pretty much clutch. I mean, come on. Who else can hit an alley-oop to send it to overtime against the Heat? And he's a point guard. My guy got up there. I mean, it was a great pass by Paul Pierce, but my guy got up there. Trust me, he's clutch. Not just from that one shot. He's shown time and time again how clutch he is. So anyway, he would have made those 2 free throws, and if not, he would have made one. He would have made that trip to the line count. So Wade hits him in the face, dirty foul. Rondo misses the shot, no call. Wade comes on the other side of the court. He runs the ball up the court or something. I forgot. I think he ran the ball up the court or somebody passed it to him. And then he judo kicks Kevin Garnett in the stomach. And then it makes Kevin Garnett, instead of going straight up, it makes him hunch over and smack Wade. And he didn't smack him in the face or nothing. He just barely tapped his arm. And Wade gets an and one, I think. And one, I think. And then game is basically over. You know, it's pretty bad loss for the Celtics. Could have sent them straight to OKC. But, hey, can't even hate. Now, how many people have confronted you in real life? You really think showing a pic of your eyes and nose can make somebody see you in real life? Yes, I've actually been confronted before in real life. I was on 86th Street. Some dude said, "Hey, you're that dude from YouTube. You replied to one of my comments or something." He was like, "What's your name?" I was like, Game Crazy 001. This is before I changed it to J Money first name, last name. It was back in like 2010. He was like, oh, what's up, dude? And blah blah blah. You know, same old. I think he subscribed to me unless he unsubscribed, but I don't care. Anyway, what else? Eyes and nose. I'm gonna just say this: if you don't cover those up when you're doing a robbery, people can easily tell who you are. If you cover up your eyes and leave everything else out, people can still tell who you are. If you leave everything out but your eyes, some people can tell who you are, some people can't. But I'm saying I got my nose, my eyes, and my eyebrow in there. Now, I'm really probably the only person that still does my eyebrows like that. To this day, I still do my eyebrows like that. So, I mean, you could identify me, and most of the time, you're not going to be coming straight up to me. You're probably going to approach me from the side or something and be like, is that, oh my God, you know. Anyway, he tells me to stop smoking crack. He told me I made a video a week ago about the Heat. This is the video I made about D Wade. It was not about the Heat. It was about D Wade and how the refs just ignored a completely obvious call. Go look on my video for that. Basically, D Wade had grabbed George Hill's arm, causing him to lose control of the ball, and then he got a steal, and it was like, oh, it's a clean steal by Wade, and you can hear the commentator saying it and all that. I'm like, what? He came from behind, grabbed his arm, blah blah blah. That's in that video. Go see it. I've been a Heat fan since the early 90s. That's what they all say. Then would his name be a Miami Heat fan or something like that? Why is it 3 Wade Miami? You probably been a Heat fan since 06, maybe. or you probably could have been a fan since the early 90s, but I bet you've been in the closet since they won. I bet you've been in the closet until LeBron came. I guarantee you that. And I tell them about the one dude that confronted me, blah blah blah. This wasn't always my picture. It wasn't. I used to have a face picture. It was about D Wade fouling George Hill. I would have made a video if it happened with the Pacers as well. If George Hill would have obviously like grabbed LeBron's arm or something, making him lose the ball, I would have made a video about that. No doubt in my mind, I would have made a video about that because it's like a completely obvious call, and the fact that the commentators were saying it was a clean steal is what made me mad. Anyway, I never called you a fanboy. Blah blah blah. Being from Miami, guess what? Nobody asked you, you know, oh, you got exposed. The reason I'm saying you got exposed is because that's what he's saying after every comment, pretty much. You got exposed. Oh, I just exposed you. Get exposed, fact. Alright, your videos about the Heat are about hating on them. LMAO. It's obvious that you're a hater. You don't upload anything about you with all these videos. Only video games. That explains why you're a no-life version. LMAO. So, yeah, you can get exposed again. I could have swore I made a video about myself, my New Year's video that was about myself and like the year that I had. What else? You know, I don't really talk about myself a lot in videos because what do you want to know? Like, what do I have to say? You just want me to get on YouTube with 82 subscribers or something like that, 84, 86, I don't know, and just be like, yeah, I was born 1996 in the first grade, trying very hard to get married. Sorry, I'm gonna stop. And like, who just does that? I mean, I can understand if I had a huge following and lots of people are asking me who am I? Like, what? Tell us stuff about your life or whatever. But no, I'm pretty much just a normal kid. 16, going on 17, pretty much 17 already. I don't care. Anyway. I made a video about a dirty play. Oh yeah. Anybody remember that flagrant foul about what's that nigga name? I want to say Jason Terry, but it was really a flagrant foul by my main man. What the fuck just happened? I just had that nigga name in his. Alright, whatever. J.R. Smith. Anyway. It was about my main man, J.R. Smith in New York. He gets the heck slapped out of him on the arm, and then he playfully hits Jason Terry in the face with his elbow. Jason Terry overflops, basically. And then he's called with a flagrant, I'm not sure if it was a 1 or a 2, I think it was a 2. And he gets ejected from the game, and then he got suspended from the next game. And as you know, ever since that game, he hasn't been hot. He's been missing all his shots. ETC. And I was wondering how he got a flagrant 2, but Birdman gets nothing when he basically just went over to Hansborough, pushed him, blah blah blah. You know, you saw it, we all saw it. Violated Hansborough, and he got to play the rest of that game. He got suspended for the next game, but he still got to play the rest of that game. And he had an impact, believe it or not. He blocked Hansborough, and that made Hansborough look like a little baby. And that could have hurt his feelings, could have forced him to miss more shots. You know, it did affect him. What else? I upload videos about video games because I'm not outside playing ball. I'm playing video games, yeah. So if I'm not outside playing basketball, I'm playing games. So I make videos about games because I don't have like a good camera to go out to the park and just make random videos of me playing ball, especially considering I don't have a cameraman. I mean, I took my phone to the park once and I recorded myself just making a layup, shooting a free throw with my eyes closed, one-handed, nothing much, you know. Anyway, something about I have no life, quit talking, you got exposed for being a no life hater, blah blah blah. We go on for another thing, right? This is a month ago, last week basically a month after, as soon as the Heat won, I was happy that I'm on this dude's mind. Dude comes back to this video to say, haha, you mad, we champs. I tell him, funny how you come back to this thing. I'm actually a fan of LeBron, if you don't know, people. I like LeBron. I don't like his fans, though. So basically, just look at him. Sounds stupid. See how stupid he sounds? I'm done. I'm not commenting anymore.